Howdy, howdy, guys. How's it going?
Howdy, howdy.
All right, chat. Having a bit of a problem with the Phoenix. I spawned in this plane multiple times over the last couple of days just to make sure it worked. And now today, getting this, unable to connect. Please check Fenix.exe is running and blah 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 blah. I have Fenix.exe running. It's just not connecting to the fucking sim. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do, but I had an idea. We will. I don't want to just cancel stream today, and I want to do that. I might just switch to a 7.3 and fly as Air Canada, and we'll try to check out the A320 at another time. I don't really know what to do other than that, because I've tried restarting my computer, all sorts of shit, and I can't get it to can't get this to connect. So yeah, that's about it. The only solution I can come up with. From what I can tell, everything says reinstall the A320. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going through that whole fucking debacle before stream or during stream. So I think I'm just gonna switch planes and call it good enough. I do apologize. I honestly didn't expect it to not work off the bat.
Just a quick sanity check, maybe antivirus exclusion.
I already checked that.
Okay.
That was one of the things I did in the last like 10 minutes. That's what I did before I restarted the flight when you saw me disappear and then jump back in. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if it'll load me in with the IAE engine version. It probably won't, but you never know.
Worth a try.
I just realized I don't even
Awaiting
have
my death. Who's that loser?
I just realized I don't even have an Air Canada livery for the IAE one.
I don't think there is one, unless at least not in the livery manager. There might be. Somebody might have created one, but
I might have to do the thing I hate the most and take default livery. If it works, that is.
honestly, the default Phoenix library is nice, so you could do a lot worse.
Yeah, true.
You could just fly like a bare metal white plane.
Yeah, I just realized I'm in the Phoenix Discord. I'm gonna shoot a message in there real quick. Does it work in this version? No. Shot of that. You know what? No, fuck this. I'm gonna try and get it to work.
You've probably already seen this, but I'm just sending you a little page from their site about this issue.
Well, the one that tells you to reinstall it?
No, well, I don't think it's saying to reinstall it. It's saying ensure the A320 is installed to the default path. Check if the EXE application is running and not blocked by antivirus, and try to restart the app. try a restart of the flight by closing the app, pressing escape, then restart, and checking that the exe has started again. And some liveries can break the connection, but you weren't using third party, so we could probably rule that out.
Wait.
And then if
close the app, hit escape, and what now?
And then just the restart button to restart the flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Because the app should auto launch whenever you load into the plane. Yeah. But close the app and then just restart the flight if you haven't tried that. But I mean, you've been loading in, so I don't know if that would do anything.
Issues. Love the issues. Why are all of Ivan's messages being deleted?
Streamlabs.
Fucking. Alright, Streamlabs, I've had enough of you already. I don't have time for this shit. We'll keep link protection on and nothing else.
What the actual fuck is going on your stream right now?
I have no idea. And the app didn't auto launch. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so it says
started manually.
App data roaming. No, the other thing. Going into the Sim Connect. Hang on. I'm trying to read and talk and do the thing at the same time, and brain no worky.
I mean, what else is new?
Oh, hush up. Okay, simconnect.xml. No. Don't open it there. Then it says change the settings of all Max clients entries to 128 and then save. Sorry about this, chat. Like I said, it has been working the last few times that I loaded in. And now all of a sudden, of course, when I'm about to stream, it decides, nah, not today, boss. And honestly, I should have been loaded in and shit a hell of a lot earlier, but I was doing other things. Okay. All of them are at 128. Let's try restarting. Okay, Ivan, pretty sure that I fixed the auto mod shit, so you should be able to say words now. Son of a bitch. Still unable to connect. Let me try again. Sorry, buddy. Hey, Steve. Hey, there we go, bud. Oh, Steve, by the way, I called you out in the description of this video, or the stream. Is my microphone too loud? Because I can see I'm like damn near peaking. Roadmap. Oh, not there. At the fucking gate, please. I might have to try and restart Flight Sim since I saved that file that I had to change. I hadn't restarted the sim, so maybe I'll need to do that.
FYI, I just listened to your voice in the stream and it sounds fine to me.
Okay, cool.
It's not that bad. Don't scream, but it's not that bad. It's plenty loud for you to just kind of talk normally.
That works. And the app did not auto start. Okay. I'm gonna have to restart the sim. Hang on.
Well, just start it. Can you try starting it manually once? Just see what it does.
I've been trying to start it manually.
Yeah, doesn't do it. Okay.
It never worked. All right, so I'm gonna go to the stream starting screen again. I'm gonna leave the audio stuff on. I'm just gonna restart the sim and we'll try again. This is what happens when you don't take the time before you start streaming to make sure that everything is working. But it's like I always say, most scuffed flight sim streams on YouTube. Wait a minute, does Air Force Proud 95 stream on YouTube or Twitch? Because can't take the title from that man. His shit is scuffed. Well, that's still at 128. I am going to, hold on. Fuck it. Y'all are going to hear the startup sounds for Flight Sim. That's just the way it's going to be. Hey, yes, Panther, I called you out in the description. Just a smidge. The fucking vape batteries are almost dead. What am I doing with my life? There you go. There are those startup sounds. I'm okay.
Bless you.
Sure, that was a cough, not a sneeze, but
Either way.
Words. Exactly, Ivan. Exactly. How have you been, buddy? How's the wife? When is she supposed to pop? Wait, what? When did you learn Spanish? That is Spanish, right? Give non-English characters to your Windows username. Oh, I just remembered I sent that message in the Phoenix Discord and never checked the response. That's okay, because no one responded. What was that? What happened? Huh? What? Oh, thanks, Ivan. Thank you, buddy. By the way, Ivan, if you want to have a chuckle, I don't know if you've ever done this or not, but you can talk to the Me6 bot in Discord. If you look at my description, you can, I could send you a link too, but if you look in the description on the video, there's a link to my Discord. Go into general and just type @me6 and just fucking talk to him. It is hilarious. And if you scroll up, you can see the conversation that I had with it yesterday. It really likes tacos. Are the big annoyed. Hey, at least the music is good though, right?
Yes, it is. It's a beat. It's a beat and a half, dude.
Okay. I've restarted the sim. Try and spawn. If I have to switch to the 7th, I'm gonna be shitty about it. I really wanted to fly the Phoenix. And I still don't see the Phoenix app popping up. Oh, there it is. Finally. Okay. Changing the shit in that file worked. And then restarting.
Yeah, it makes sense you'd want to restart to have that take effect.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There are those beautiful Phoenix noises. Alright, so let's get this back to in-game. We will operate the jetway, get it to the plane. Air Canada. Now we're cooking with fire. Okay. No, it's Latin. Choose do any day now. For if I cannot bend the heavens above, I will move hell. Hey, I like that, actually. I like that quite a bit. Alright, Phoenix, import from SimBrief. Let's get this shit rolling. I might not even fucking board, to be real with you. Might not. Engine fan heating? Hey, yo? Yes, please? You know, no, I am gonna do boarding. Alright, let's check out these GSX integrations. Why is this in kilograms? I mean, it is Air Canada, so I guess I understand why, but I'd rather pounds. Thank you. Fuel advisory, ice detection, cabin. What is SDS? Do you know?
Side stick damping simulation.
Oh.
Includes a reactivity and damping simulation to emulate the dynamics of the real side stick and to translate those as best as possible to your home joystick. The real side stick is a heavily damped and incredibly sturdy unit. It would be impossible to recreate fully the dynamics of this using a home joystick, but SDS aims to bring it slightly closer. Opinions will vary, hence this is turned off by default. If off, it has no effect, and aircraft handling will be the same as pre-update.
Okay.
I believe I currently have it off, along with rudder damping. I haven't actually tried that yet.
I'll throw on the rudder damping. Yeah, I'll throw them both on. We'll test the things today. That's what this is for. That's why we're not on VATSIM. But fuck it, I'll throw on the SATCOM antenna too. But fuck it, Air Canada's a classy airline. Alright, mass imbalance. We check our load sheet and make sure that that is the correct loading. Payload. Fuel 15,772, that is correct. Packs 135. Alright, cool. We will load the aircraft. GSX. Cool. Please don't load fuel until the fuel truck. Okay. We'll let GSX take care of that shit. Smidge. That there. Control Alt. Alright. Now we're thinking with portals. Heck. I also like tacos. Dude, tacos are good. Tacos are good. But you know what you like more than tacos, Ivan? Hot stickers. And I know damn well you do. GPS primary, init request. Now we're cooking with fire. Why did that not? Actually, this whole view is fucked up. Why is it so far back? There we go. Invalid flight plan up. Oh, I need to put in the from and to. I forgot about that. Alright. CYZ? No. CYVR, right? God damn it. I can't even remember the airport code for my own flight. CYVR to CYYC. Flight number ACA 504. Cool. Cost index is 7. Cruising at flight level 370. The IRS. Okay, that's aligned already. Do the wind request. There. Cool. And
It's not critical, but you want to send me another group invite whenever you get a second.
oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
No worries, my man. It's not that important, but just thought I'd mention it.
Hey, you already know a lot's fucking happened in the last 20 minutes. I'm sorry, 44 minutes. Good lord, it's almost 2 already.
No worries. I mean, this is like real life, man. Shit gets delayed because of technical difficulties all the fucking time.
What's our zero fuel is supposed to? Wait, no, that should. Where's doesn't show planned? Okay.
Is it in pounds or you got pounds? Okay.
Put in. You know, no, I'll wait for that until the boarding and whatnot is done. It didn't even import the full flight plan. That's rude. 2 IVR, departure. Runway 8 right, and I'm taking the YVR 2 departure. Or YVR 1, I guess? Okay. Okay. Next waypoint, date. E. Why do this? I made sure that my nav data was on. No, it's trying to put in a custom point. Phoenix, what is going on? Did you have any issues loading in your flight plan?
No. I think so. Seems like it's good.
Those are all in nav. Should all be fine. Yeah, we're landing 35.
3-5 right. I'm gonna be a little bit funny today. I'm gonna do the Arnav Zulu approach with a transition point of Mutra.
Hey,
It requires a little bit of finagling of the flight plan, but it should work pretty well. I removed the last 2 waypoints of the star, depth 2 and the manual. So we're just going straight from what is that, Mesca to Mutra. we'll try that one out for size. I've done an RNAV in this plane in a while. Let's see, what kind of conditions are we even looking at? Well, it's so it's LIFR at Calgary right now, so probably not a great idea to not do ILS, but fuck it, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it.
EAP. Why does it seem to think that... Maybe I can actually... It should have the Latin longitude for that in here, right? Yeah, it does. Guess I gotta put it in manually. Okay.
And actually, I'm just gonna go do the ILS. I don't wanna mess with this. That was a dumb decision. Let's see, activate secondary.
In there now? No. Okay. We'll just go with it. After date it's Pelty. As long as that's in the right place, I don't care. After Pelty, it's direct to Minbo. After this, I'm gonna need to check and make sure my nav data is up to date. I thought I updated it, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's missing for some reason. Like, the aircraft thinks that the YVR2 departure is YVR1. My first waypoints are not even in the database. I had to put in the Latin long manually. Today is just a day of WTF.
You know what? We're adaptable. We can deal with it.
Yes, I did, Ivan. I said pot stickers. Benbow. It's back 90. Ignore it. It just told me that you joined my group again.
Yeah, well, I accepted it. I thought I did already, but I don't know if I forgot or what. Because I just looked over for you and I didn't see you over there. And then I just hit escape, and sure enough, there was still an invite there.
Seems legit.
So that may have just been my stupidity.
Okay, the flight plan is fucking in there. So let's check on here and make sure. Gonna step through it. Make sure it all comes up properly. Oh my god, no it does not. Everything is all crazy. Why is Pelty there? Pelty is way off to the east.
You want to open up your Navigraph hub, make sure it's there.
Yeah, probably should, because things are fucky wucky. I don't know what's going on. Hang on, guys. I gotta check Navigraph Hub. I got too many fucking windows open. And of course, it's gonna come up on the wrong monitor. Yeah, it needed to be updated for the Phoenix, and I can't do that while the game's running, so we're just gonna have to deal with it for the moment. Alright, so when we get to our destination, I'm going to close the sim and do that update.
Worst comes to worst, you could just literally just fly direct Vancouver
Yeah.
to Calgary and then just put in the approach. Like the route is basically a straight line anyway, so it won't be a big deal to do that.
Oh, I realize where I fucked up with Pelty. It's not Pelty, it's Petley.
Ah, makes sense.
I am apparently a dyslexic sumbitch. I mean, it needs updated. It does, but I put it in.
If it's because the actual sim nav data is usually just a cycle or two old, so like most of the waypoints should be in there, if not all of them.
And of course, allegedly, Petley doesn't exist. Another one that's just not actually there.
Menbo.
Alright, let's try this. North. 4919. Point. 0. Slash. West. 11608. 0. The disco doesn't need to be there. We'll insert that and we will check the flight plan. Okay, now that looks more correct. No, it doesn't. Alright, fuck it. Petley doesn't exist. We're leaving it out. Just gonna say F it and uncomplicate and unfuck our lives here. That looks fine. And then task boot. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're gonna hope and pray. And pray and hope. Alright, now let's get the rest of the plane set up. 37,000 is our... Yep. It's our cruising altitude. Everything else there should be fine. Are we done boarding and shit? Yeah, aircraft load. Alright, so our zero fuel weight. Ugh. $125.3 and 28. Block fuel 15.8. itself out. Good. And it's done. Your wind info is still on there. Yup. Alright, performance. Finally. And for that, take off. See where we are. 8 right is where we're taking off, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Outside air temperature's 5. Packs on, thank you. NTI's off. No force toga. Calculate and send to MCDU. And it should autofill. Fuck yes. I'm so glad that they added that. Oh, fuck you, Heat. It's like if this is X-Blade, it would work. There's a baby crying in the row in front of you and a small kid kicking your seat from the row behind. Seems legit. I hope there's not a small baby in front of me. I'm in the cockpit. Who left their child on top of the fucking mode control panel? Alright, there's no other pages we need to fill out, right? Oh, second flight plan will copy the active. Just we'll leave that on performance data. We'll stick that to the flight plan. Check ECAM messages. Speed break, disagree. Okay, fix that, and we're all good there. Aircraft is loaded up, everybody's boarded. Where is Joey? There he is. Hey, buddy.
Rod here.
Alright, let's check. Oh, no, I don't want to check the overhead yet. What I want to do, real quick, is check the PA here. Turn that up, because you guys are going to notice something really fucking cool whenever I get the beacon light on. I'm going to kill the music for now. Alright, and what direction do I need to push back? Nose right, tail left. Oh, this. Standby mode. Alright, I think everything is properly set up for us to get the hell out of here. Let's check on the overhead. Strobes should be on auto. Navs are on auto. Everything else is good. He was, of course, running. That's auto. Seatbelt lights on. Emergency exit lights are armed. Test the cargo smoke system, and we will do a quick test of engine 2 and engine 1 fire. And
Great.
test the GPWS system.
Terrain.
I'm gonna take a leak very quickly before I push back here.
All right.
Too low. Terrain.
Chat, it has been a
Too low.
fucking
Terrain.
day so far.
Slow.
Alright, so, due to GSX integration, right? When I hit the beacon light switch, you're going to notice some things happen. Beacon lights on. Departure clearance requested. GSX starts doing its thing automatically.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And you should start hearing a PA, because when I turn on the PA system, we should start hearing the cabin announcements. An X-Plane day? I don't have X-Plane 12. I have 11. I haven't touched it in quite literally years, but...
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Plus, I've got so many add-ons for Flight Sim. I don't want to try and fucking buy them for X-Plane 2. It's not even... I'm just not doing it. We'll get that over there. There's something else I was thinking I needed to do.
I mean, we could probably deal with this in the air, but I did notice that a couple of the restrictions are not correct in the aircraft, so I had to change that. Specifically at IGVEP.
Oh, at our
it was not putting in 230 knots in the ceiling of 13,000 for the arrival. Sorry, but you can deal
what
with
did you say the constraints were? I've already got the page up. I might as well do it now.
So the constraint there's for runway 35 left and right, which I'm taking 35 right on the arrival. IGVEP has a ceiling of 13,000 and a maximum of 230 knots. I did not have either of those in there. The rest of them seem fine, but that one was not correct on my side.
How do you do the at or below constraint for in an Airbus?
So click on the right line select next to the speed things, and then you can just put in your speed, and then the altitude constraint, it's a plus if it's at or above and a minus if it's at or below.
Got you.
So you can just do 13,000 and then hit the plus or minus button. And
oh, it has to be after?
Minus. I think it could be before. I don't really know. It puts it in as being before, but you should be able to enter it either way. I imagine it's smart enough to figure that out.
Okay, that's in there now. Cool. What did you want from me, GSX? Was it the... I didn't get to hear them. I think it was the parking brake. Oh, no. Please set immediately. Continue pushing. No, I don't want de-icing. Was nose right facing south.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, cool. Now release the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Oh, crap. You know what I never did? I had to actually connect my stick and rudders. When I restarted my... For some reason, when I restart my computer, it doesn't auto-activate my stick and my rudder. It's as if Windows just doesn't see them.
Doors and cross-check.
There we go. I've got to turn them off and then back on again on my USB hub. I forgot to do that. Alright. Get the engines over to start. And we'll start up engine 2.
You want me to push now, or you want me to wait and just let you go behind me?
Oh no, go ahead. I think we've got enough separation. We won't get in each other's way.
The cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft.
There we go. Cabin announcements. I love that they added that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Instructions including the following safety procedures. Your seat pocket contains important information about exit route, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8
Right
emergency
engine's
exits
available.
on
We
this
can get
aircraft.
engine 1
The
going.
cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Please set parking brake.
Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and
Parking
released as
set.
shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails,
Oh, the
mask
rumble.
from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place.
Unlocking
with the
gear.
strap. To adjust, put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat.
All right, we will get rolling here
And put
momentarily.
it to your head. Pass the tapes around your waist
Alright,
and
so
click
we'll be
together.
taking off flaps
Pull
1,
the strap to adjust.
up 0.2.
Inflate the life jacket inside.
How do you set that second part?
When outside,
Is that the trim? Is that what
Yeah,
that is?
that's just elevator trim.
Okay.
fails to inflate or needs topping up. Blow
Alright, we got
into
predictive
this
wind
tube.
shear turned
There is
on.
a light and whistle for attracting attention.
Gas
Cabin crew
on
can
standby
assist you
for
with life jackets
taxi,
for
that's
children.
fine.
Your tray table must now be stowed.
Ah, yes.
Armrest down,
Pick
window
it up.
blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on
Let's
board
let
can be
taxi
found in the
turn off
in-flight
lights
magazine.
on.
We hope you have a great
Lights
flight.
out. And we will bring up the flight controls page. Full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full back, neutral, full forward. Full left rudder, full right rudder, and neutral. Alright. As soon as Joey's done pushing back, we'll be ready to get out of here. Well, chat, are you happy that you got to see what exactly happens when literally everything goes wrong? By the way, Joey, I'm going to be taxiing Juliet Lima, crossing that runway. I don't know which one it is. Fucking... what's that?
1-3.
Yeah, 1-3. Cross 1-3 and then Lima 4. And I'll hold short while you get rolling.
All right, I'll do the same route.
Yeah. Alright, auto brake max. I don't need to check the cabin quite yet. We will arm the spoilers. And we'll do the takeoff config and whatnot once we get to the runway. You know what? I need to add a message to Streamlabs CloudBot to automatically put into the chat a link to the Discord. By the way, everybody, the Discord is up and running. It's not completely finished yet. There are some other things I need to do, like fill in the rules page and kind of make sure everything's just how I want it, but it is functional. So if anybody's not in the Discord and you want to be, if you look in the description or on my channel page, you can find a link to the Discord. As a matter of fact, while I wait for Joey here, I'm going to have CloudBot throw it a message. Here we go. Discord.
starting to roll forward now.
All right, cool. Joey's rolling. Those off and start moving. By those, I mean parking brake. I don't know why I didn't just say that. But here we are. Oh, and I just realized something. Why is it set to volatile? Okay. Never mind then. Never mind. Down a little bit. I don't know why I looked left like I'm checking for traffic. There's nobody here but us.
Yeah. Good habit though.
Yeah.
I'm crossing over 1-3 / 3-1.
See, I'm really glad that that I didn't end up doing vatsim today, because if I had the, well, I mean, it would have been Unicom, but I would have had to reconnect and disconnect so many times. Thought I armed the spoilers already. Why is that? Get rid of the rudder damping. It feels a bit weird. Time to taxi like we're Southwest. I was moving at 9 knots. Yeah. Okay, that was a sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh. What in the world? Yes, Ivan, pot stickers. How did you not hear me the like 3 different times I said it, my guy? A-gun, Kecker, NATO, lay all your love on me. I have no idea what that even means, bud, but glad you're here. Hi. Let's get the speed in control. There we go. I've noticed that now the Fenix has this tendency to kind of waggle around while it's taxiing.
A little bit. The tiller's a little bit sensitive, feels like.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna start going here. Throttle up, just do a rolling start.
Eh. Do your do, bro.
Stabilized, flex.
And I guess since he's on the move, I'm gonna just line up and wait. Take off. Don't really need wing lights.
It's time to rotate. Positive rate.
All right. Do a quick takeoff config test. Over to TARA. Why is my camera position all fucky? Should be up here, not way the fuck back there. All right, let us get rolling. Stabilize the engines at about 50%. And put them into flex. Little forward pressure on the side stick. And we will rotate. Damn, you gotta give a lot of back pressure to pull the nose up. Positive rate,
Yeah,
gear
with
up.
SDS on, it seems that way. I turned it on as well, and rudder damping.
Alright, we'll get the autopilot on. Prefer wing full instead of wing light. Need all the features and lift instead of only about 20%. I don't really know what you mean by that, Sasha. You mean like fuel load? Alright. Some programs come with a light version. Oh, I see. I mean, like, it wasn't a reference to literally anything. You just kind of came out of left field with that. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. Wing lights. I see. You're right, I fucked it up. Yeah, short-term memory go burr. Do you see all the shit that's happened since I started the stream? We're now almost an hour and a half in, and I'm just taking off.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time.
I mean, doesn't short-term memory go burr mean that it's good?
In a few moments, we will commence
No, not in this context.
giving you the chance to choose
But like,
from our fresh
whenever you say go burr about things, isn't that like praising it?
found in your inside brochure.
No, it's more like it's moving at 1,000 miles an hour, and things leave it as quickly as they enter. Like brain go burr. It's a thing. Alright, now that we're finally off the fucking ground, I think we've got things rolling pretty good here. On our way up to Calgary. God have fucking mercy. Okay. Say the interval for the Discord link message is every 30 minutes. Oh, quiet you. You sound like a skill issue. Just need this. We're gonna go direct to Oh, that didn't come through as an actual link. It just came through as text. That's annoying. Huh. Well, hang on. Let me see. If I copy that and then put it into a browser. Okay, yeah, it still takes me to the Discord. Alright, so it looks like anybody that grabs that link is gonna have to just like copy it and paste it into the browser. I don't know why it didn't come through as an actual link, just a text. Nice kill on that 16, Sasha. I mean, you got your shit rocked, but... There we go.
Man, it feels better being on a shorter hop today. I remember looking down yesterday at my when I got up to cruise doing my medium haul route, and it was like 1,800 miles to top of descent, and I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
But today we just got, I mean, I'm not even at the top of my climb yet, and I've got like 230 miles to top of descent.
Yeah. So, oh, there we go. How do you... No, Sasha, what I'm trying to do there is, put that into... Oh, maybe it has to be the full... Maybe it has to be the full thing. That explains it. Alright, I'll copy that. Put that into... that message. Confirm. Copy the link from description and add them. Okay. Thanks, Sasha. She knows all the things. Alright, now if I can get the fucking volume mixer actually open, thank you. Can turn that shit way down because that is blowing out my eardrums. And we can get music going again. Okay, with the music going, how are the volume levels? Does anything need to be adjusted? Because I'm sick and tired of needing to go in and change shit. I know I can be heard fine. I'm pretty sure Joey can be heard fine. That's a view. some behind the wing shit. Alright, so Joey, as far as I know, the IAE engines, whenever you're using the plane with those, engine startup is going to take a bit. So we got to remember that, because it simulates actual, like, the engine cooling and whatnot. And then once you start it up, it goes through I forget what it's called, the phase essentially where it's just kind of running the motor to get air through the engine so that all of it is the same temperature, because it actually is simulating when you shut the engine down, the heat from the core rising in the engine and making the top half warmer than the bottom. And it's got to be the temperatures have to be balanced before it can start up and run. I think that's really cool. That plus the announcements thing, that makes me so happy.
It is cool, man. This is a great update. I really love what they've done with this aircraft. I mean, it was great before, you know?
Yeah, it was pretty goddamn good.
Some beautiful scenery we're flying over right now.
All right, we're on our way. And yeah, the scenery around us is fucking gorgeous. I don't think we've done a stream, or at least on stream, we've yet to do a flight until now that's like completely within Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, so you know that poll that I put on my in the community thing on my channel of what plane to fly next?
Yeah.
For the first like 3-4 fucking days, there was literally one vote on it, so I kind of forgot about it. I took a look at it yesterday because I just happened to notice it, and now there's 5, so I guess I'm gonna do that.
I'm pretty sure I voted.
Oh, then you
I think I might have been that first one.
Yeah, you probably were. So here's the problem though. There's a tie between the 747-8 and this plane. So, considering we're flying the A320 now, I guess the next stream's gonna be a 7-4.
Good call. I haven't flown the 7-4. I really want PMDG to make their 7-4
You and
for
me
Microsoft
both.
Flight Simulator.
Oh, speaking of PMDG, apparently at FS Expo, I think it is, they're going to be announcing a new secret project they've been working on. And it's not the Max. So, I don't know. Maybe they're doing either a Dreamliner, or maybe they're finally taking up the mantle, bringing their 7-4 to Flight Sim.
I hope so.
You and me both. What do we want? 747. When do we want it? Fucking a year and a half ago.
Oh yeah, they moved their demo to Flight Sim Expo 2024. That was a little bit annoying to me. Like, why even, if you're gonna make a decision to mess with it like that, why even announce it? You know? Like, you're playing directly into your critics' hands when you do that. And you know what? They're not even wrong at that point. That was a little bit strange to me.
Well, I mean, originally they were doing the one thing in Norway. Or, I think it was Norway. But, I mean, I don't know.
They're still going to that event, you know? It's not like they're not going to it. They're just not going to announce it anymore. For me, it was just like the turnaround time was so quick on that decision that it kind of is evidence of the fact that maybe that was a little bit hasty. I don't know. It's one of those things that was just slightly annoying to me. Obviously, I love PMDG, but they shoot themselves in the foot with some of their PR decisions sometimes, I think.
I don't know, man. It's a company made up of humans and everybody makes mistakes. That's how I look at it.
I agree with that. Pretty well up here. Got 160 miles to top of descent.
Yeah.
We're cruising. I changed my cruise altitude to 360 instead of 350 just because the plane thinks that that's slightly more optimal. We are climbing on up, doing well, cruising along at a nice 0.77 Mach. I like it. We may have some interesting separation going on as we get closer, especially because you're basically just going direct. My route is going to be slightly longer, just slightly, not by much. So we'll figure that out though. Worst case scenario, I can just pause for a little bit. That's what I did last week on VATSIM because I was absolutely going to be on a collision course with that other guy during my descent, and he like wasn't even talking to me.
Oh yeah, that fucker.
I was just like, I'm gonna, like, I would say something. Well, I mean, he would talk to me, but like, I would say stuff to him, like, hey, you know, looks like we're a little close together. Just wanted to make radio contact so we can kind of coordinate our descent a little bit. And all he would say was, "I hear ya." And then a little bit later, I was like, all right, it was obvious he was not really going to say anything to me, like substantial. So I just kind of told him, all right, I'm going to go ahead and pause and, you know, just disconnect. And I have to take a bathroom break anyway, so it kind of works out. And he was just like, I hear ya. And I was just like, all right, bud, have fun.
Like, all right there, bud.
What is the point of you being on the network if you're not even going to talk to people and coordinate? That's the whole point of Unicom, you know?
Coordinating effectively. And I hear you does not fall in that category. Like, you may hear me, but you're not fucking listening. And that's the issue here.
The reason I knew, like, somebody needed to pause, basically, because it was like, I started my descent, and I could just tell that I was going to be on a bit of a collision course with that guy, because we were flying exactly the same route, probably had exactly the same waypoints. But, you know, that's part of the fun of VATSIM.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected. right, we have reached our cruising altitude. Very nice.
I'm almost there.
I want to try to decide what I should set my initial altitude to be. Probably 9,000 feet. Because we got to be 9,000 feet at Vezga on the arrival. That's the lowest hard restriction.
Actually, it's not. 8,000 at Avtus is.
I'm not going that way. I'm going 3-5 right.
So am I.
That is, Avtus is for runway 29.
Yeah, 29 and 3-5 left and right.
Nah, I think going over to Mezca is what you want for 3-5 left and right.
Mezca.
Provided I'm reading the chart correctly, which is an if.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I might be the one that's retarded. Give me a second. Mezca, D-Cell. Yeah, and then Mezca had 210. Okay, yeah, I was reading it wrong. I don't know why. I thought I was taking the Texit. Yeah, okay. Well, now that that's sorted out, I'm glad you said something there. Or else I would have been confused when I didn't continue on straight from there. So it looks like the glide slope intercept is going to be 4860, and are we going in Tazboo? Yeah, need to be at 6,500 for Tazboo. Yeah, after this flight, I need to remember to restart the sim and update my nav data. Oh my god, I've got to get rid of that. What is with this? The fucking clicking sounds when you type in Opera. Why did that get turned on out of nowhere? Keyboard sounds off. Stop it. Okay, there's still no Air Canada liveries for the IAE engines. What about WestJet? Nope. Huh. Maybe I'll just try to find one that's like a little more generic then.
Something tells me we're gonna need our anti-ice to come on this descent here.
Probably.
These are some thick boy clouds over here.
On the bright side, we can always check for icing conditions on the on Navigraph.
Oh, that's true. I always forget about those filters.
Okay, yeah, coming through 10,000, we're definitely gonna need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then through the clouds at in Calgary, we're gonna need it for sure. Nothing going on in chat. SC. What is this Titan Airways? It's European. I am really fucking hungry. I just realized y'all have been staring at the down there. Alright, I need to start getting set up for the approach. I guess I'm gonna have to just fly the default like Phoenix livery for the IAE engine portion. Oh well. So I'll clear this down to 9,000. And for performance. Oh, should probably hit it. Alright. 35 right. What's the weather looking like there? Light snow blows. We'll say runway condition is a good / medium. Medium auto brake. no idea what our landing weight's going to be. Let's figure that out.
I don't know if there's a way to see if the MCDU like predicts that for you, or I forget. I always have trouble with that in this plane, trying to figure out what that should be.
You let me talk. If you go into the fuel prediction page, it shows you your estimated fuel on board at your destination.
And you can just subtract that from the current.
Pretty much. So 9.8, or I'm currently at 11.3-ish. 11.38. I get 1.5, and then I take that off of the gross weight. So 135.1. And on the reverse, photo flaps fold manual. All right, got that stuff in. Performance.
.62.
What is visibility? Oh, damn, a quarter mile. All right, winds 020 at 15, gusting to 21. Local pressure 290.6 volt. Temperature is -17. And what's the minimums? I'll probably need to do Cat 2 or 3. We'll do radio minimums, 100 feet. Oh, I never turned the seatbelt sign off. Oopsies. Gonna be going back on here in a few minutes, but at least y'all get some time to get up and walk around and take a piss and whatnot. Oh, balls. Sasha's in VR. I was gonna ask her to do me a favor. I'll just have to go do it then. He's okay. Got a company message that I've been ignoring. It's under at
Probably something
right?
something ADC required.
Probably. Probably. Nope, it's not that. Receive messages, load sheets. I always forget to do that while I'm on the ground. Send ADC for 26 minutes. The ADC delay card on company tablet and allocate as per. Will be 243 and assign free text defense. Nah. Company can ask me about it whenever I land. Fuck them. God, it's just a solid blanket of white up here.
Yeah, it really is. My goodness. Goodness gracious.
Oh, goodness gracious.
It's minus 17 degrees in Celsius in Calgary right now.
Yep,
That's nutty.
it is effing cold. And we are definitely going to need engine de-icing. That's another thing that they added. Fan blade icing simulation. So we can indeed get compressor stalls if we don't turn on the engine de-ice.
All right, we're going to begin our descent in about another 5 miles here.
Yeah. About 16, 15, 16 out from it. Hey Steve, are you still here, bud? I need to check rad nav. ILS frequency 110.75 in there properly. Final approach course 346. Oh, the approach chart says 345, but fuck it. Good enough. Don't need to put an airport elevation. This is an Airbus. It doesn't care.
All right, let's begin our descent.
And glide slope intercept's gonna be at 40th. Gonna be an interesting approach and landing, that's for sure.
That's true. Although the wind doesn't seem too bad. We have a very good headwind, and the crosswind's only 4 knots according to Navigraph.
Yeah, true.
So it actually seems all right.
It's the gusts that are gonna be the problem, though.
Mm-hmm. We'll have fun.
I've started my descent.
I'll go ahead and throw the anti-ice on once the SAT comes above minus 40. But we're probably still okay for right now. It's too cold for ice up here, or for icing accumulation.
I forget exactly what that temperature is. Is it negative 40?
I thought so, but I'm not sure. I vaguely remember the A320 sim pilot person saying that, but I could be misremembering that.
Oh, we'll just go with it for now. All right, chat. Well, we started our descent into Calgary. The weather's kind of fucky over here. Oh, hey, look, mountains. Sort of see the ground down there. Oh, yes, killing bugs though. Okay, no worries, Panther. There's some water. Thankfully, I planned ahead a little bit. That's the only thing I did right today.
Oh, I love pulling out the tray table. Like, what is your favorite feature of the Fenix A320, and why is it the cockpit tray table? It's just so tactile. Has that satisfying click. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw the engine anti-ice on.
Well, thankfully, being that this is an Airbus, it'll tell us if icing is detected. So
that's true, yeah. It's probably not needed then just yet.
I do love the fact that because we descended into the clouds, it actually got colder than it was at our cruise because we're no longer in sunlight. That's a pretty cool to have simulated as well. Well, we have begun our descent.
And we got an ISO deviation of -16. That's substantial.
You want to explain to the crowd what that is?
It's the so basically, if you're considering like a standard model of the atmosphere, there's a certain range that your temperature will fall into based on altitude, just assuming kind of like standard temperature and pressure and all that. And depending on conditions, ISO deviation is the distance between that standard and what the actual temperature is based on the current conditions. And in this case, it's 16 degrees, well, 15 degrees now below what it would normally be, aka it's freaking cold here. But it makes sense.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I was a little foggy on what it really meant as well, so thank you for that.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. I may have gotten some detail wrong there, but I believe that I just don't. I think it's STP, just standard temperature and pressure. I think that's what it's based on.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure on that part. But I do know at least that the deviation part is from some kind of standardized value. Yeah, we're looking pretty good, I think. We're about to get onto the star here. Yeah, we're about 7 miles from Norrit. Oh, these clouds are sick.
Fucking right. Got some layering in here. Shit to see, honestly. Screenshot. No icing on the wings and engine yet. I love how dirty this livery is. I don't know why. The toothpaste Air Canada livery I love way more than their white and black one. I don't know why, it just kind of gives it some character. Screenshot. Alright. Alright, we're steady on the descent. Coming down through 22,000 feet. A little slow, actually.
Oh, I just popped down below some of the clouds and I see mountains. Nice.
I should probably turn on the terrain radar, actually. Thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah, I just flipped it on as well. I'm well above everything still, but oh wow, that's cool.
Well,
Just beautiful.
very
Nice
much so.
mountains. Had a little break in the clouds here. I have my engine and wing anti-ice on now. Even though it didn't say it, it's just, you know, that SAT is rising steadily.
Coming down to 20,000 feet. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the mountains now. I just went to one of my forward right wing view. You can see the peaks down there.
Let's see, our altimeter was a 2964. I'm gonna go ahead and put us back over.
Alright, considering the conditions in Calgary, I'm gonna go max reverse thrust. Just in case. Medium auto brake so it doesn't end up locking up. Because these are... We're pretty much in Cat 3 ILS conditions in Calgary right now. We got heavy snow. Was it visibility 900 feet? It's not even showing in miles anymore. Our vertical visibility is 900 feet. Lateral is still quarter mile. Light snow, blowing snow. Yeah, it's gonna be... Considering the blowing snow portion of that, it's gonna be pretty much whiteout conditions down there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I need to figure out exactly where we're parking. I recall it should be the Delta gates, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, we're through 18,000. We're going local pressure. It was 2964.
I think I'm gonna take gate 53 at Concourse C.
Okay.
Doing well. Doing pretty well here.
I am probably going to take... I'll take gate 52. Either 50 or 52. I think I'll take 52 actually. Alright, we are into the thick of it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the anti-ice on. It is absolutely frigid down here. Fucking cold, mate.
It's pretty chilly, that is.
Now that we're under 18,000 amp, seatbelt signs back on. Forgot to do that. And it's a little bumpy, so
Yeah.
just a smidge bumpalicious.
All right, we're gonna meet our 230 knot restriction for IGVEP, which is good. We're just crossing below 13,000.
I'm 6 miles from IGVEP and doing just over 230.
Oh wow, we're pretty close together, huh?
Honestly, I haven't really known how far ahead you were this whole time.
Yeah, I just crossed IGVEP. I'm 4 miles from Zugav.
Hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin.
And I'm thinking that once as I'm doing my right turn out of Vezka, I will drop the altitude to 5,200 for the, I'll probably, yeah, 5,200 and I'll put it back in managed descent.
Help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers,
Or maybe just open descent. I'm not sure.
The toilets are no longer in service.
Well, it's mandatory 6,500 at Tazboo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say that it's mandatory. But maybe it is.
If it states an altitude, it's mandatory. If it doesn't say above or below, you need to be at that altitude crossing that waypoint.
Yeah, sometimes the charts will say, like, mandatory.
Well, that's usually
some of them
only
don't.
on the stars. On the actual like approach pages for the runway itself, all those waypoints and their altitudes are pretty much mandatory. It doesn't really need any special designation. It's what's stated, otherwise whatever ATC comes. Well, considering we don't have ATC. Speaking of ATC, have you seen the pricing model that Beyond ATC went with?
No.
It's fucking weird. Not only is it weird, but it's kind of annoying because it's like subscription based. So like you can either buy the program and have all the offline shit for whatever price you bought the program at, right? Or you do this subscription sort of thing where you get an online version of it where the AI text to speech is better, and it's got like some extra features and whatnot. It's a really weird. There's a video I was watching on it. I'll have to find you. The way it was explained, it was explained rather well, but it conveyed just how strange of a model they went with. Alright, I am coming up on Urvug. About to cross it in half a mile.
I am 5 miles from Vezga. We're at about 9,700 feet. Looking pretty good. Does it have my 220 knot restriction at Mesca? It does. Or at 220 at Vesca. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna start our decel shortly.
I'm glad that I turned on the anti-ice when I did, because I'm starting to hear precipitation pelting the plane. Right, we are below 10,000.
I turned my wing anti-ice off. It's telling me it's not detected, but I'm gonna keep the engine ones on. Alright, so we're at 9,000 feet. I'm gonna drop this back to 6,500. Slowing down a little bit. And I'll go ahead and activate approach phase, because that'll target us at green dot speed, which is what we want.
Ice not detected. Yeah, I guess I'll do the same as you. No wing ice, but keeping the engine on. I really love what they've done with the cabin textures. It looks so fucking good in there.
Oh yeah.
See, PMDG has said that they're going to be redoing the cabin textures in the 7.3s at some point, but they've yet to mention anything about it. It's been a really long time. However, I do understand with their focus on the 777 right now, why they haven't gotten around to it. And it's such a small thing too, because let's be real, you're never in the cabin pretty much. You're flying it from the cockpit. If you're up and looking around at the cabin, I mean, in cruise, sure, but I don't know. PMDG makes some damn good products. Their PR issues aside, that's really all I care about. Are their products good?
I agree. I agree. It's still my favorite set of aircraft to fly the plane. Between the 737 and the DC-6, like it honestly doesn't get much better than that.
Nope.
Like I love the Fenix too, but I still think the PMDG performs better. Like in terms of like frame rates and all that, not necessarily
For landing. Thank you.
handling or whatever. Like this plane is absolute buttery smooth to hand fly. The Fenix A320 is probably my favorite plane in the sim to hand fly. It's just amazing. The way they model the flyby is fantastic. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it into and actually I want it in track mode. I'm gonna go ahead and start turning her left.
Okay, why
Know
is that
exactly
still flashing?
what heading that is. We're getting some turbulence. Just go about east. Just go 9090 track.
I seem to have taken care of it. I gotta read up on that one a bit. Alright, need to go heading mode and turn.
Go ahead and go flaps 1.
Exactly what I just did.
Yeah, we're about 20 miles out still from the airport, so I guess I didn't really need to, but I'll just leave it at flaps 1 for a bit. I will arm localizer mode.
It is grimy down here.
Yeah, wow. I'm gonna throw the wing anti-ice back on.
2,500.
I'll go ahead and just arm approach mode now. About 5 miles, I'll go to flaps 2.
Correct.
And just to
Back in the
remember, our
managed.
reference speed 136.
Alright, and I'll be aiming to exit the runway at either Delta 4 or Delta 6, I think that is. Yeah, Delta 6. Either Delta 4 or Delta 6, exiting to the left. Landing lights on. And the taxi. I'm not seeing no ice detected anymore.
Localizer's been captured, very nice. And the glide slope is coming down. We're gonna capture that in a second as well. I'm glad I didn't do RNAV.
Yeah. You,
This would have been a fun day to do an RNAV approach.
Oh, hey. Hey, my brother's here. And apparently my mom's watching. Hi, Mom. About to land in Calgary. And I can turn off the terrain radar. See, oh, I thought yeah, no, the seatbelt signs are on. I don't know why that's in blue.
Oh, we got some precipitation going on out here.
Just a wee bit. Alright. Haven't quite intercepted the glide slope yet. Go flaps 2.
I cannot see the airfield or the ground. Oh, I can just, no, I can't see the ground either.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to see much coming in here. I'd like to... Well... Why is it continuing to descend? I'd rather it held this altitude rather than continuing to descend. Arm the approach mode. Get the gear down. Flaps 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop my landing gear here in a second. I'm about 5 miles out.
Light slow.
And we'll come to
Light slow.
flaps 3.
Light slow. Light slow.
Stop yelling
And
at me
flaps
about
full.
flight slow. We're intercepting, damn it. Look, Josh, Mom, I just want you guys to know my streams are scuffed, so you're gonna hear some things, and that's just the way it is. I'm always late, LOL. Mom reminded me. Seems legit. Well, we're only about halfway through the stream, if you guys want to keep watching. When we land in Calgary, I'm gonna take a break, switch to a different aircraft. Oh, same plane, different engines, whole spiel. I'm gonna make me some toast real quick, because I'm hungry. And then, we'll be back at it, heading back to Vancouver. So, you didn't miss all of it. Like last time, or the last time you were here anyway, but you missed about half.
We are less than 1,000 feet above the ground. I still cannot see anything.
Flaps full. Honestly, I might let the plane do its thing. If we can't see the runway by the time we hit decision height, I might just let it auto land. It's an Airbus, I trust it.
500,
get the
still
wing
no
anti-ice
side of the
back
runway.
We'll do a PA.
Less than 2 miles away.
And
Oh boy.
Alright, flaps full, gear down, 3 green. Should have turned that off a while
100
ago.
above. Wow, I can now. I still can barely see the runway.
Jesus Christ.
Continue.
Oh, I forgot to set my auto brake. Auto brake to medium. Flaps full, 3 green, gear down. Set up. Scheisse. What is the missed approach? The last time I forgot to read this.
500.
Nice. The Autoland actually handled that beautifully.
Sweet. I'm gonna just let mine handle it then, because I still can't see anything. Although I am still at 3,800. 310 above the ground. 280. I beseech you to exit the runway as quickly as you can.
Yeah, I'm exiting at Delta 4.
Okay. And there's the runway.
40, 30, 20. Check. Retard.
I'm clear.
Alright. Full reversers. Good Lord, I can't see anything. Alright, 60 knots, reversers idle, and stowed. 202 feet per minute, and we were... Oh, crap, I forgot to kill the auto brakes. Just past 1,000 foot markers. Alright, now I'm gonna have to use the map to get off the runway, because I can't see a thing. Christ on a bike, it's murky down here. I'm literally switching the nose light over to takeoff so I can see a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, taxi in Delta 4, Bravo Charlie, then south on Bravo Alpha, it looks like? No, I'm gonna turn left on Bravo, take that south over to Echo, and okay. Taxi route down. This is some serious, what am I trying to think of? IFR conditions. There we go. Brain decided to function.
Yeah, yeah. This was an approach, all right. I'm very impressed with how the autopilot and autoland handled that. It was actually very nice. It put me down. I think mine came in at -353, which is not too bad for the situation.
Not bad at all.
And I turned on the wrong taxiway, but what else is new?
Yeah, you do that a lot. Remember last stream?
Oh God.
Leaving, what was that, we were in Indianapolis, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the departure from Indy.
Flip you off as I went by because your dumbass decided to turn when you weren't supposed to. Or no, you forgot to turn when you needed to. That's what happened.
Like, Delta 878 Heavy, please hold for the company traffic. It's like, yeah, that was my little hold of shame I had to do there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to
Let's see if
perform
GSX will
safety-related
give me the
duties.
right,
However, we ask that you remain
Tell
seated
me.
until the fasten seatbelt
Let's see,
sign has been
gate.
switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging,
Isn't it- is
calls,
it just
or
53?
internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the
I'm gonna let
overhead
follow me do it, and I'm gonna
Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items
come down
may
to a
have moved
crawl
during
here.
flight. Smoking is not
I got a
permitted
PA going
until
right
you
now.
reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
I don't know how I feel about the purser being British chick. I don't know. For some reason, that doesn't feel right to me. I thought I put up the flaps already. Come on. Get with the program, Sim. Get with the program. I think one of the issues that I'm having with the ground handling of this plane is the fact that I've still got auto rudder turned on.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to turn that off before I got in
Oh
this.
yeah.
Yeah, that could, it
Yeah,
plays
part of it.
hell with it. Oh, I forgot you were crawling. I'm about to run into the back of you.
I'm speeding up now. I was waiting for my follow me.
Ah. That reminds me. I need to tell GSX what gate I want to go into.
Ooh, that reminds me. I need to turn on my APU.
Yeah, I need to as well. We're not just sitting at the gate waiting for it. 52. Show me the spot and activate. And Air Canada for handling. Switch and start. I don't know why. It wants so badly to pull to the left.
Yeah, mine does too. I'm using the tiller control, and it's a little bit. Even when it's centered, it doesn't want to stay straight.
I'm using my actual rudder pedals, and it doesn't want to stay straight. It's really agitating. Hey Josh, what do you and Mom think about that landing, eh? Just imagine that. You're on a flight, right? And you're looking out the window, you can't see anything. And all of a sudden you touch down and you're like, oh, that's the ground. The pilots are pretty much in the same position, except we've got a radar altimeter, so we know how far we are from the ground. But other than that, there's no other visual indication to let your pilot know, hey, the ground's coming up. Oh, I am trying to pull another... Oh, no. This is where I needed to turn. My map hadn't updated. Get over. There we are. Alright, into 52. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to blind the poor guy down here because I can't exactly look up to turn off the taxi light at the moment. Not with this plane pulling left like it wants to.